Hey guys, today I wanted to show you how to make these cute little dresses. I've already made a few of them. I thought while I was doing it I might as well show you how to make them. And these have a little pocket in the back. These are going to be used for my sister's baby shower. She's having a little girl, and I'm thinking of putting something there in the back. But if you're not having a baby shower, maybe you can give these as a gift when you're giving out like money or a gift card. I was thinking of doing extra of these just for that purpose, to have different shapes, maybe one with a suit for Father's Day, and or little outfits like that for different occasions. So the way you start is very simple. You can either print out a like a stencil or whatever you call it from the computer, a shape from the computer. I just hand drew mine, and then I went in with the ruler and made sure that all the corners matched and that all the lines were straight or whatever, and then I cut that shape out. After I cut that out, I traced it onto a cardboard and I printed myself out. I cut out myself a little dress from a cardboard, and then I went ahead and did another one that went up to there just for the back part. See? Just so I wouldn't have to use the same little dress as the back part. So these are very simple, and then you want to go ahead and grab I have a scrap piece of paper. It's really pretty paper. And then I went ahead and I traced it. Oh, there's my ruler. Okay. And then I went ahead and traced it right on the back of the paper. So let's go ahead and do that. And I used a line at the bottom just to make sure that I have a straight line, because since I hand drew these, it's not going to be 100% perfect. They do have these, if you go online and you type down outline of a dress, you will get an outline of a dress and just cut it out or whatever. And so then I just trace this over. See how I use this just to make sure that, to save myself a little bit of paper, and then cut this out. And you have yourself a little dress and a little back part to it. At this point, you can just glue the corners here. Of course, you would glue this one. Just glue all the sides and paste it to here, and you still have yourself a little pocket. But because I have these little Halloween cards left over, pockets left over from Halloween, I really want to use these. So I'm using these as a pocket, and then I measure it, and it's up to like right there and right there. And so I cut just a little bit above the line that I measured. I open it up, and then I cut the sides of it that way. I'm able to fold this down. Hopefully my hand is not in the way and y'all can see this. Let me do a quick check. I think I'm okay. Maybe it's going to be a little shaky. And then I just measure it again just to make sure that I cut it right. And that's fine. So then I grab my glue wall. Any glue that you have available is fine. You can even use the double side, like that sticky tape, that double side tape. And so just spread the glue everywhere. Hopefully I'm explaining everything right. I haven't done a video in such a long time that I don't even think I remember how to make one. And then just put this down right in the center. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not doing this too perfect. I'm wanting it to look cute. And I like things to be imperfect anyway, so just gluing down a little pocket. Like I said, you don't need to have these little pockets. I just happen to have them left over from Halloween, and I feel that I need to use them there's not a lot of kids here in my neighborhood that go trick-or-treating here. Their parents are religious, so they don't really tend to go trick-or-treating. And then I just put a little tiniest bit of glue on the sides, just to not have it too flappy here on the sides. And then just kind of make sure you move it around before the glue sets. And then just, you can varnish that a little bit if you like with your little tools. I don't. I just kind of go with my fingers around, make sure it's there. And then I always like to make sure that I didn't glue this down, so I open this up a little bit. Just to make sure. And that's pretty much it. So now we just need our little trimmings, which is our little sleeves, our collar, our belt, and the bottom of the dress. The white part. And that I did in simple white paper. And so what I did is I got out my little scissors that have a little shapes in them already. So when it cuts shape. And all I did was I measured my sleeve, and then I just cut out a piece like this. And that's it. I glued it on there. And for the neck, I did the same thing. For the neck, I grabbed my pattern, which is a cardboard pattern. I drew in the neck. Then I went in with my scissors and cut around it. And then cut around it again. And this one I'm just doing a little. See? And I'll do a better one right now. I'm just kind of showing you. And so I already have some hair cut out for that part. I have some sleeves. And I actually like to do them a little bit longer than the sleeve. I know this one's like ridiculously longer than the sleeve. But that way they come out really good. And I don't like to add a whole lot of glue to these. Just a little tiny bit. That has a little bit too much. Hopefully I'm in frame. And then just set these down. And if you notice, I'm leaving some space. These are not just on the... See, I left a little space here so they could stick out a little bit. Just wipe off the excess glue with your little napkin or whatever you have available on you, and then just trim the edges off. And this is the hardest part because I have such a shaky hand, like extremely shaky. Okay. See, I already went over. It's okay. If you mess up, just cut it all the way. There we go. So that's our sleeves. Next is our little belt right here. And you don't want to put your belt all the way up here because that doesn't look very good. So I like to put it like, give her a little bit of room for her chest and put it at the waist, or what would be a waist, you know, like a little belt, just like a little belt. So I kind of eyeballed it there. And then just put my glue down. This is going to be so cute for the baby shower. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in the little pouches in the bag. I'm thinking of maybe some mints or something. And then just trim off the excess. And then I just like to double check in between all of this to make sure that my little pouch hasn't glued to itself. There we go. And so now we need the bottom here. And I did these all just a little bit different. I didn't want them all to be the same. And out of one sheet of paper, I was able to get two patterns. And so here's my little trim, and I'm just going to put it like this. So with the thinnest little line, I'm going to try to just put the thinnest little line that I can, which is always really hard. And if you need to, just rub it out a little bit. I have a really heavy hand too. And then you just place down your little trim. Like I said, this isn't I'm not doing it perfect. I like there to be a little bit like a mistake almost in my little dress. Of course, you can cut this totally perfect if you have the time for it. This is a really easy dress. We're practically done here. All that's needed here is my little collar, which I'm going to show you again, because I think this is probably one of the things that you can like vary, or like you can do it different ways. So like I said before, you just draw the collar right there, right? And then you want to see how low you want to go. So depending on this, let me go a little bit more up. No, that's fine. So depending, this is going to be your collar. So this in the bottom is really going to be what you're going to be cutting. So from here, you can just use whatever shape you want. I'm just going like that. Yeah, I'm just going to use my regular scissors. And then just cut it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. For some people, everything has to be perfect. For me, as long as it looks cute, it's not end of the world. So one thing before I do put it on there, I do erase the line that I drew, because this will show through the back and you don't want any pencil marks. So hopefully this video came out good. If not, I'm gonna have to redo this, and it's okay because I have one more dress to do. This is the second to last dress that I need, and I need one more, so it's okay if I mess up. Anyways, I'm going to do some more for extras to have as a little gift givers. And then you just put your collar down. And the whole thing with this little dress, how I came up with it, is because I wanted to use things that I already had around my house, which was the paper, the cardboard. The white paper is just printer paper. And then I have these little sequins that I can use as a little button for the belt. And I think I want to use a reddish color, or pink. There you go. And maybe some purple in the back. Does purple go with this? Let's do my dog. It's making a mess back there. I don't know what he's gone into. Torpedo, go to your pillow. No. I don't know. He found something and he's gone into it. Okay. I think I'm gonna do yellow. So then for these, I just put a dot here. Do the yellow, press it down, and then do the pink right over it. And then when that completely dries, I'm going to put one of these little gems that I found. These are stick on. They already have glue at the back, so I just peel them off and glue them and put it on there. But I am going to wait till that dries a little bit. And so that's it. That's the end of our little dress. It was super simple to make. very, very fast. As you can see, I made all of these in like an hour, really, because I cut out everything ahead of time, and so I just had to paste really quickly. Really, it's very easy to make. It was pretty fun, and they're really cute. Set them out on the table, and hopefully everybody will like them. Thanks for watching, guys.